Hey everyone, welcome to episode number 29. Nate's already laughing at me. Episode number 29 of the Plugged In podcast. You know, this is not quite live, but it's as live as our show has ever been.
It's as live as we're going to get, probably.
Yeah. Thanks Nate. Good ad there.
Yeah.
We are at registration for the Youth Arts Ministry, the YAM finale here in spring 2026. Do you guys consider this the unofficial beginning of spring?
Yes, and I also consider this the beginning of when the podcast stops.
Oh, come on. No. Come on.
We
Don't
always
give
get
up.
to this point, and then life hits.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, we can't keep up with the speed.
Don't give up.
Okay.
Don't give up.
New things are blooming this spring in the Massachusetts division.
Meaning
Like what?
episode 30.
Yeah, like another episode after this.
Oh, I like that. A new episode blooming. Well, we're live. Episode number 29 here, the Plugged In podcast. We are going to get on as many guests as possible while registration is going on. I'm sure you can hear a whole bunch of people getting ready and getting checked in. But we have Lily from Lowell. Welcome to the podcast, Lily. Woo!
Hi.
There she is.
There she is.
Lily, how many years have you been coming to Youth Arts Ministry?
I think this is like my third or fourth year. I can't remember.
And
Wow.
what classes are you participating in this season?
This year, I'm in arts leadership with Matt and also advanced band with Matt.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of
Monopolizing the teaching here.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, hopefully it hasn't been a letdown. Now I don't want to ask any more questions.
No, it's great. It's great.
Wait, I have a question. So if you could teach any class at YAM, one that exists or a made-up one or a new one, what class would you teach at YAM?
I think that you guys should do like a writing class. I think that would be cool.
Okay.
Wait, like
bring her
poetry
on.
or like composition, music composition?
No, like poetry, like writing.
You know
I
what?
love that.
Like real writing.
I feel like
Yeah.
like not music.
The roast done here.
Yeah, thanks.
Yikes.
Lily, have you ever listened to an episode of the Plugged In podcast?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite memory?
What is this, the greatest hits?
No, I don't know what it is.
Actually, I like the most recent one. I thought that was just really funny when you guys were talking about Matt's haircut.
No.
Yes.
Even though it was
Thank
scripted.
you.
It was definitely scripted.
Thank you. It really wasn't.
No,
We
it
let the
wasn't.
spirit lead the way.
We usually just let Matt have an opening rant.
Yeah, the rants are not scripted. They're thought of.
We don't know what it is because we need to react live,
Yep.
but we never know what Matt's going to be complaining about from one day
It's true.
to the
I
next.
have a lot of complaints. All right, Lily, before we let you go, tell us what you're looking forward to most about the YAM Overnighter.
Well, I get to play cool solo, so I'm excited.
Tell me
That's
about
awesome.
tell me about the solo.
Yeah.
So it's Never a Friend Like Jesus, and we played that song in Mass Brass too, and I got to hear Kate play it, which was definitely a
Aw.
help
Yep.
to hear what it's supposed to sound like from a really good musician. So
Nice.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
That's great. A little shout out to
Aw.
Kate there.
yeah,
All Your Anxiety is the tune. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that,
yeah.
Lily.
Yep.
That's
I'm
gonna
excited.
Are you
That's great.
nervous at all?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Hey, but
No.
there's some comfort in playing something that says all your anxieties, all your cares.
That's true.
Bring it to Jesus.
That's true.
That's so true.
Well, Lily, thank you for joining us on the podcast. Right behind you is Faith. Faith, you're coming on the podcast. Come on, Faith.
Faith,
Hop in here.
Faith.
Yes, Faith.
If there was a video
turn.
element to this week's episode, you would see just how thrilled Faith is.
Yeah.
Although it looks like oh, you can hear her complaining.
Yeah. Here it comes. All right, Faith, pop on those headphones.
Hi, Faith.
Faith is from Quincy. Welcome to the Plugged In podcast, Faith.
Hi.
How many years have you been coming to Youth Arts Ministry? Hold that microphone right up to your face. There
Nice
you
and
go.
close.
I think 3, 2.
Nice.
Very
Got
good.
a lot of 3 2s.
3 2s. At least it's not 6 7.
Hey, that's true. Heard enough of that.
Faith, what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Hanging out with my friends that I haven't seen for a while. I miss
Oh,
them.
nice.
Do you want to shout out some of your friends?
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
No
That's
shout
fine.
outs to the friends.
I like what you've done to your mass music shirt. You've kind of made it your own.
Yeah.
Kind of cut it up a little bit.
It is different looking than the ones that I sold and gave away to people. So,
She was like, I don't want to be like everyone else. I'm going to be OG. That's awesome.
Faith, outside of the YAM finale, what else are you involved in this spring? What's happening at the core? You going to youth councils?
Yeah, youth council.
Yes.
Definitely.
Good answer. Good answer.
What's your favorite part about youth councils?
Again, hanging out with my friends.
All right,
Yeah, okay. I see a theme. I see a trend.
that's fair.
We'll make space for it. That's awesome.
Faith, this is your shot to say anything you want on the Plugged In podcast, and
Oh,
I'm not
gosh.
going to edit it. Ready, go.
Appropriate.
Matt is one of the best music directors ever, but at the same time, he does a little too much. Larita is amazing. Everybody loves her.
That's true.
Yeah, Matt just a little here and there does too much.
Wow.
Nothing
And
for Nate.
Nate doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah.
Nate gets no comments.
Nate is like a little man child. Everybody
I
says,
am a
so.
man child. Thank you.
All
I will
right.
embrace that.
Faith, thank you for coming on the Plug-In Podcast. We're going to bring in Phoebe. Phoebe, come on over.
Come on in, Phoebe.
You know, I said there was going to be no video portion to this podcast, and now we have a videographer just
Yes.
rolling.
Man.
Yes.
Rolling right in our space.
I almost showed up like hair undone because I knew there wouldn't be any video portion, but now glad I did something.
All right,
Hello.
we have a guest on the Plug-In Podcast. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Phoebe Piercy.
Phoebe. Woo. Where are you from, Phoebe?
I live in Haverhill, but I attend the Lowell Corps.
Whoa, whoop, whoop.
Nice. Now, for everyone
Cool.
out there
Core
that's
officers shooting
listening,
up.
just a couple weeks ago, Phoebe became one of the newest soldiers in the Salvation Army across the world.
Yes, she did. I'm going to do my sound. Pow, 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 pow.
Yes, there it
You're
is.
welcome.
There it is. No, when you were in your uniform, and then you were in uniform at the Mass Brass concert,
I
like
know.
looking sharp.
It was awesome.
Tell me what you're involved in at the Lowell Corps.
So at the Lowell Corps, I participate in the youth programs. I help out with the younger kids and like the junior band and the Sal Pals program. And
Yeah.
I'm also a part of the senior band and the songsters.
Yeah, that's awesome, girl. So how long have you been coming to YAM?
This is my 3rd year at YAM.
And what do you do? What do you
That's
play?
awesome.
I play the alto horn
Yes.
in Matt's band, and I do timbrels with Kristen.
Nice. When you're teaching at Lowell, you said you're part of the Sal Pal program. Are you teaching, or are you just a part of it?
So it's kind of different every week.
Yep.
Sometimes I will be teaching the younger kids how to play their instrument. Sometimes I help AJ with his Star Search solo.
Nice.
And other times I kind of just go around and I help the individual kids with whatever they're working on.
How do you feel as a teacher? Like, what is that? Is it difficult? Do you enjoy it?
I think it's pretty fun. I mean, I have 3 brothers, so I'm pretty
Ooh,
used
fair.
to it.
3 brothers.
Yeah.
She's like, life is teaching. Life is teaching.
Yeah, but it is kind of fulfilling to be able to help like a younger generation.
Nice.
Girl.
Is there a teacher that you can
Love
think
her.
of who poured into you that you want to like kind of help make you who you are today?
Yeah, in the summer show, definitely Matt. Matt's definitely encouraged me a lot.
Thanks, Phoebe.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
always.
much nicer comment than he got from Faith
Yeah,
up
that's
in
true.
Itsco,
Faith
so.
just like kind of gave me the
Yeah.
Last year I think it was we played Dance Like David, and
That was a fave.
Great piece.
it was the hardest thing I had ever played, and I didn't think I could do it, but Matt was constantly telling me like you can do it, and I was able to do it, and that felt really good. And so it feels like he's always pushing me to do things that he knows that I can do, even if I don't see it yet.
Oh man, don't like getting
Matt's
a little-
crying over
Matt's getting red. He's getting a little weepy over here.
Thank you.
That's
Phoebe.
very
You're
sweet.
very welcome.
Well,
I'll
at
meet
least
those people.
I say that to the people that I believe in. Like, it's legitimate, and you can do it. And now you're playing in Mass Brass and doing a great job, and really awesome. Proud of you.
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely.
So, at the YAM Overnighter, what are you looking most forward to this weekend?
I think what I'm looking most forward to is definitely performing our music we've been working on in band, and also the timbrel drill because it's pretty hard.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've been having a lot of fun with it, but also just I really like the community, and hanging out with my friends is nice too.
Yeah.
Do you have any friends you want to shout out while you got the
Shout
moment?
out.
Oh gosh, there's so many. I'd like to shout
List
out
'em.
Lily Brunel. I've known her since I was like 10 days old.
Yep.
So
Nice.
that's pretty cool. I'd like to shout out the twins.
Oh, yeah.
Also
Oh, yeah.
One's behind you.
Famous.
Yeah. Oh.
The
Woo.
famous twins.
The famous twins. And
She said me.
everyone who's ever been my friend at camp. I love all of you guys. They're all a great support.
Aw,
Oh, we love you.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Phoebe, this is your last chance to say anything you want on the Plugged In podcast, and I'm not going to edit it. Go.
Alto horn's the best instrument. There's no competition.
Amen. Amen.
All right. Thank you for coming on, Phoebe, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.
All right. We got our next guest. Whew. Put on those headphones.
Rapid fire.
Grab that microphone.
Nate, you want to help her flip the headphone around?
Yeah.
Flip it.
Flip it in.
It's not the worst thing in the world to have.
One
on.
ear open.
All right. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Welcome to episode number 29 of the Plugged In podcast. We are live, or kind of live,
Semi-live.
semi-live at the YAM finale overnighter registration. Can you tell us your name and where you're from? What corps do you go to?
I'm Leilani and I'm from the Hero Corps.
Try it one more time. Put that microphone right up to your face.
I'm Leilani and I'm from the Hero Corps.
There it is. Hey, Leilani.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. How long you been coming to YAM?
5 years now?
5. That's our
5
first
years.
5. So you started coming when you were young.
I
Yes.
remember one of the first times they came through the door, little 10-year-olds,
Aww.
just like little balls of like, I don't want to be here. That was the attitude.
She said, "Yup."
But you've grown. You guys have like not just physically, but you've grown in capacity and like just watching your spirit. You've really
Yeah.
grown.
Thank you.
That's incredible.
You got any favorite YAM memories?
The overnighters. I love the overnighters.
Why?
I just love performing
Okay.
and hanging out with my friends I don't get to see during the year.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mini like youth council vibe. Everyone gets
Yes.
together. There's some stuff to do, but there's hangout time.
We were saying this feels like the unofficial start of spring.
Yes.
The YAM Overnighter.
Yes.
And then like everything starts to roll. What are you most looking forward to other than hanging with your friends this weekend?
Band.
Band?
Yeah.
Wow, we got a lot of bandies.
I know. Are you picking the bandies
No,
out?
no. I think the
Trying to look around the
bandies
room.
are just standing here.
Oh
so
yeah, bandies are magnetic to Matt.
Let's get a non-bandy.
I'll find a non-bandy. I'll be on the lookout. You keep interviewing Leilani. I'm gonna find a band.
Leilani, what are your plans for this summer?
Camp.
Yeah.
Camp all summer.
You passed the test. Great answer.
Great answer. Did you have spring break already with school?
No, not yet.
When do you have it?
In 2 weeks.
Nice. Any fun plans?
Nope.
Just hanging, just chilling.
hanging.
That's a fun plan though.
I love that plan.
Man, sleep
I
is
love
so
a,
good.
I love a
Yes,
good no
sleep.
I
plan.
wish that was my plan.
I wish that was my plan.
All right, well, Leilani, this is your last chance. Anything you want to say on the Plugged In podcast? I'm not going to edit it. Ready, go. Uh-oh.
You got
Just
this.
a laugh.
Appropriate.
Just a laugh.
Just a laugh.
Just a laugh.
There you go.
That's good. We got another.
All right, Leilani, thank you for
All
coming on
right.
the Plugged In
Lineup.
podcast.
Thank you.
We love you, Leilani.
I love you too.
All right, we're getting our next guest hooked in here. Nate, I'll just go to you. What are you most looking forward to about the YAM Overnighter?
I really like to just see. I just like to see all the kids here really just step into their talents and perform on a stage that normally they typically wouldn't have the opportunity to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just reminds me of people when I was growing up who believed in me and gave me opportunities to perform and to give my gifts back to the Lord. And I just love seeing young people get excited about that as well.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's true. We've got our next guest on the Plugged In podcast. This is episode number 29. We are semi-live at the YAM Overnighter. I'm just going to keep saying it.
That's it.
We're not live, but
No.
we've got Captain. We've got an
Ooh,
officer.
a fish.
El Capitan.
Yes, sir.
Captain. Whoa. Did you hear
That
those
was it.
pipes?
That was it. Everyone else has been like very high pitched. You got the bass kicked in.
We got Captain Jesse Hernandez. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Jesse, and where you're from, what you're doing.
It's a honor and a pleasure to
He's-
finally
You are digging for this.
Yeah.
to finally be on this podcast. I'm a big fan.
It's about time.
Oh.
A big fan.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And so my name is Captain Jesse Hernandez, originally from Mexico.
I.
I served overseas in Mexico
Yes,
for
you
3
did.
years.
Yeah, you did.
Trying to get some plans for Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the works.
Yeah.
But I serve at the Worcester Corps. Matt invited me to be part of Mass Brass, and
He's
so
killing it.
Oh,
He's
he is.
killing it.
doing what I can.
I always remember that Mass Brass is happening because Jesse posted a picture. I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Also, do I hear a
Mass
Mass,
Brass Monday.
Mass Brass Monday. Do I hear a Mass Brass trip to Mexico in the future? Is that what's
Come
like?
on now.
That's what I heard.
Come on now.
Is that what
That's
I'm
what I'm
picking
trying
up
to-
here?
We're
At least New
gonna
Mexico.
sussing it out.
We can't make
We're
it
gonna
to
put
Mexico.
out the white smoke signals.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Mass Brass is going to Mexico.
Here we go. Let's speak it into existence, guys.
Jesse, can you quickly tell us that story? So when you were a cadet, the story about how someone was announcing like the demographics of the
Yeah.
Oh,
the
no.
session.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Can you tell that one?
So when I was going into training school, we had everybody at the welcoming dinner, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so all the DCs are there, all the cadets are there, all the leadership, and so the training principal is like, we're really blessed with this session. It's very diverse. We have people from all over the world. We have people from Norway and people from Scotland, and we have a cadet from Mexico, and just naming these countries. And so I was like, oh, snap, Mexico. So I turned to
Oh my
to my DY, shout out John Jackson, and I was like, yo, who's a cadet from Mexico?
Who's from Mexico?
And he looked at me like, you are. And I was like, oh, snap, you're right, I am. That is me. Completely forgot.
That's amazing.
You were so excited. You're like, yes.
Like another
a
Mexican.
friend.
And I was like, wait, no, only me.
It's
Okay.
you. That's incredible.
Jesse, you brought up that you are playing in Mass Brass this season, and
Yeah.
from our talks, like that's a relatively new thing for you. In a real brief way, tell us kind of like the challenges of playing in a brass. Like you're a praise and worship drummer,
Yeah.
and a very good one.
Very good
Yes.
one.
Thank you.
And like, so briefly tell us about like the challenges of joining a brass band, and then kind of what that journey has been for you.
So, I mean, I grew up in the Army since I was 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Went to music camp, went to all that. But it was always like, I'm going to do worship. That's what called me. So I
Yeah.
never really tried to learn how to read music.
Yeah.
And Hispanic corps as well, so we didn't really do the
Yeah.
brass band, nothing traditional.
fair.
And so I just grew up in that environment. And so when I got to training, I got more exposed to mass brass. I mean, not mass brass, to brass bands.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And I was like, this is beautiful. Like, this is great stuff.
Yes, it is.
And and so you just learn to appreciate a different style of music.
Yeah.
Still worship, but it's amazing. And so, but I didn't know how to read music. Right,
Yeah.
that was my
Yeah.
biggest regret.
Yeah.
And so I come to Massachusetts, and Matt's like, "Hey, help me out with this worship set, and help me out with that." So little by little, we were getting to know each other, and then I think family camp.
Yep.
We did like a united worship team with Mass Brass, and so
That was sick,
that
by the way.
was awesome.
Also, can I just
That
say,
was sick.
anyone who is just like I got you, I got you, I got
Yeah.
you, like they're on my team.
Yeah.
Like they're just on my team. Jesse's that guy.
Yeah, he
he's
is.
like
Yeah.
I could text him at 3 a.m. and he's just like, oh yeah, I'm working on it right now.
yeah.
He's that guy. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, and so that was complicated because now we have to be in time with the band,
Yeah.
right? With them and synchronize. And so it was fun. It was a challenge, but it was fun. And in September, Matt's like, "Hey man, like I want to formally invite you to Mass Brass." And I was like, I would love to, right? I'm a yes guy, right? I would love to, but I don't know how to read music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's my biggest thing. He was like,
Yeah.
"Don't even worry about it. Like, we'll sit down with you. We'll work with you. We just need a good drummer to like
Yeah.
help us take things to the next level." So I was like, "If you're willing to work with me, then I'm willing to work with you."
Yeah.
Now pause. So his initiation was I gave him the most complicated piece
Yes.
of brass band music out there in Glorifico Eternum.
right.
It's like, dude, now let's
can
go
play
from reading
anything.
music to doing 10/8
Yeah.
Right.
and all these mixed
Exactly.
meters. What is that noise?
Is
What
that
is-
in our headphones?
That's real loud.
I don't know.
Sorry, go ahead.
So yeah, so I was like, let's do it. And then we have a few rehearsals before the first concert, which also Glorifico
With
few-
the New York staff band.
Yeah.
Wait, one of my favorite Jesse stories about Mass Brass is he was like, yo, Matt just walked up and he had the audacity to just hand me this music and walk away.
Oh yeah.
He's like, he
Oh,
handed me
yeah.
this and walked away. And then Adam, our videographer over here, was kind of walking him through it. He was like, yo, he just walked away. And I was dying laughing.
Yo, he had faith in you, bro.
see this
Too much faith. Too much faith. Because I was like, okay, he's gonna work with me. He's gonna explain it, right? And we were like in the middle of rehearsal. It was like, here's the next piece, and then he just walked away. And I'm like, hieroglyphics. I have no idea what this means. And so I'm like, Adam, please help me.
Well, those were the best sounding hieroglyphics I've ever heard of.
Yo,
Because, man,
and
you
Sounds
rocked
of
it out.
Christmas, you were locked in.
Yeah.
It was so good. It was so good.
So I'll just say with Jesse, like, so Mass Brass rehearsal started at 7:00. Jesse is calling me on my phone at 4 p.m. every
gosh.
rehearsal. She's like, "Hey, can you let me in?" And like, so like he has been there for rehearsal 3 hours prior to every rehearsal.
He
and
takes
just,
his
like,
setup
He's
seriously,
just ready to
man.
go. He's just like absolutely ready to go.
Michael Jordan of Mass Brass.
There you go. There you go.
I love it.
All right, Jesse. Last chance to say anything you want on the Plugged In podcast. I'm not going to edit it. Ready, go.
Oh, boy.
Big
What
things
pressure.
are happening at the Worcester Core.
Yeah.
I invite you to come. We have young adults popping up. We have youth. We have a brand new sound system. So worship is going to be lit.
Boom.
Hey,
And
that's awesome.
love to see you around.
Yeah.
All right,
Check out
thanks,
Worcester.
man.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
Jesse. Also, we also heard about Rick falling through a wall, setting things
Yeah.
up. So that'll be.
I just saw
an
this
addendum.
picture.
Can we get him to take his shirt off for the podcast?
Like Rick looked like he
All right.
went through the Civil War.
Yes.
He's got
Like he got hit by a cannon.
his back is like toast.
And then the wall
Poor
saw
wall.
some things.
And
I don't know.
that wall was just painted too.
Adam, this
Poor
is
Brad.
ridiculous. I'm looking at Adam. Not only does
It
he
just
have
keeps getting more.
his continuous camera on, but he just put a light on top.
And he has it connected to his portable power bank.
All right, we have our next guest on the Plugged In podcast. This is Jason from Lowell. Jason, welcome to the podcast.
How's it going?
Hey, Jason.
It's going well. Hold that microphone right up to your face.
Yep.
We are, this is episode number 29. We're semi-live at the YAM
Makes me laugh every
Overnighter.
time.
Jason, tell us a little bit about yourself and how long have you been in Massachusetts?
I am the youth ministries coordinator for the Salvation Army in Lowell. So
Whoop, whoop. A lot of Lowell representation happening today.
I'm in my third year with that, but been in the Massachusetts division for 5 now. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
yeah.
And tell us your involvement in YAM this season.
I've been involved just being a sound model, helping out with the kids, playing alongside them, and also helping out leading the YAM band with a couple of pieces. So just being there to support and help out.
Nice. What are you most looking forward to this weekend?
It's just always good to see everyone come together and have fun. We're working hard, but everyone has fun with it, and it's always good to see all the work pay off at the end with the finale, and see everyone excited to do that. So.
I feel like I need to apologize to Jason because the digital media class does these little interviews, working our way up to the finale. And one of the things that the kids wanted to do is ask everyone what year they were born. And so I got to Jason and I said, what year were you born? And you were born in
2005.
2005. But if you don't know Jason, he's an old soul.
2005.
Jason's an old soul. And so I literally thought he was punking me. And so you can hear me say, are you for real right now? And so everyone at the table started laughing because I thought for sure you were born before 2005. So I apologize. Every time I watch it back now, I'm like, man, what a jerk move, Loretta. Because I was like, there's no way.
It's all right. Most of the kids at the core, if they come for the first time, they think I'm in my 30s. So yeah,
It's true. 30s.
That's rough.
Well,
You're not even close to your 30s.
I'm in that era. I don't remember when I said this. It was just a couple days ago. It was at the core or something. Or no, it was at Mass Brass. We were talking about a piece. And anytime I'm talking to kids right now and they ask you how old you are, they say, were you born in the late 1900s?
Oh,
It's
geez.
just like,
stab me in the heart.
that hurts. Like,
The late 1900s?
I know, it
I don't
sounds
deserve that.
terrible.
That's awful.
In the year of our Lord.
The year of our Lord.
Jason,
Oh my
have you ever tuned into the podcast?
I have. Not an avid listener, but I listen
okay.
to most of them. So.
At least you're honest. I appreciate the
All
honesty.
right, well, thanks for coming on, Jason. Just kidding.
And just like that.
No, Jason, tell us something that you're looking forward to this spring. Doesn't have to be the YAM Overnighter or youth councils, but just maybe something in your own life.
Yeah, no, this spring's always great to. There's just all these events, and I get busy with my job, so it's always good to see all the kids. But also, we're planning for summer program at the core and VBS and
Nice.
camp.
Yeah.
So that's always
Shout out VBS.
Yeah, it's always a great time. So definitely hard work, but excited for it all.
Very good. All right, last chance to say anything you want on the podcast. I'm not going to edit it. Ready, go.
So much pressure, Jason.
There's a lot of pressure.
He said
So
that's
much
right.
choice.
So many things I could
I
say.
mean, this will mean nothing to anybody but Matt. So,
Okay.
All right.
Why don't you tell me later then?
Whisper in
but
my
I
ear.
just
that
want to put it
personal?
on the record that procession to covenant is better than my all is on the altar.
Oh, wow. No,
just
come on.
No.
Come on.
I don't agree with that either.
Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about. So
Yes, you do. I think you do.
I know the song, but I can't
Wow.
pull them up in my head.
All
I'm
right.
like a
On that
Rolodex.
note, Jason, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Hot take.
Can you
Poor
grab Mage for us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Jason was kicked off the podcast twice
Yeah.
in 3 minutes.
Well, the first time was a joke. The second time was
Dismissed.
for real. that was earned.
It was well earned. Oh my gosh. All right. Yay. One of my favorite people sitting in the hot chair.
I love this episode, by the way.
This is fun.
I'm totally out-cooled.
Oh,
No,
please.
you elevate us.
Are you joking?
Episode number 29 of the Plugged In Podcasts. We're live at the YAM Overnighter, and we're welcoming Mage.
The one and the only.
famous Mage.
The one and only.
But your real name, Major.
Major Lynn Ann Rivers.
Mage, can you hold that mic right up to your face?
Right up to my face.
That's
There
the
it is.
one. Yeah. Mage, you're a local legend in this division.
yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you're looking forward to this weekend at the YAM Overnighter.
I'm looking forward to not being woke up by my grandson. in the morning.
That's a real take. That is a real take right now. I love
That's
the
fair.
honesty.
He's an early riser. He's a very early riser. I don't sleep in, but yeah, he's like 5 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
5:30.
That sounds
Nana.
the opposite of
Nana.
fun.
That's so sweet though.
So Walter's ready. He's all
Yeah.
ready.
Oh, Walter's on this weekend.
Because he's afraid of his mother too. He's like, I'm like, go wake up your mother. No, I'm not waking her up.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
like, okay.
Mage, how long have you been a part of YAM? Like, I feel like it's been.
Well, I've been in this division closing up 16 years.
Oh my word. That's incredible.
No, closing up 15 years.
Wow.
That's incredible.
15. We're finishing 15 years, and we. I've been in Mass Brass for 14 of the 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think YAM probably close to 10. When Donovan started playing an instrument, when he was like 11, that's when I started doing YAM.
You are like a
So
staple.
about 10 years.
Yeah. A staple in YAM and conservatory and Mass
Conservatory.
Brass. You've
Yep.
been a part about just everything I've been in since I've been here.
Yeah.
That was 2014 is when I got here.
Yep.
Mage, I'm going to ask you one more question, and then if you wouldn't mind grabbing Jorge behind you.
Okay.
I think I'm confident in saying that you've listened to the podcast before.
Yes.
This is your one and only shot to say anything on the podcast. I'm not going to edit it out. Ready, go.
Come to conservatory.
That's
I
great.
love it.
Mage, thanks for coming on the Plugged In
You're
podcast.
welcome.
We appreciate you.
I love it. Bye.
Somebody-
Bye.
Oh, here comes Teague. Teague, come on in.
Teague.
You're on.
Come on, Teague.
Come on in, Teague. Grab that stuff from Mage right there. All right, well,
Teague, the legend, the man, the myth, the
the
legend,
man, the myth, the legend.
and the fresh haircut.
That's true.
There he is.
Teague's a man of many haircuts. Teague, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Take that microphone, put that right up to your face.
Welcome, Teague.
Hello.
Hi, Teague.
Hi.
Teague, introduce yourself. We now know your name is Teague. Where are you from? What do you do? And what are you looking forward to at the YAM Overnighter?
My name is Teague Butler. I'm from the Lowell Citadel Corps in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to going to sleep.
Going to sleep.
All
Come
right,
on,
Smart.
try again.
Also,
During
like,
band?
Teague is like a chatterbox. I don't know what we're doing right now. Why are you talking so slow? Come on, bud.
Sorry.
Because he's got this giant light
I
in
know.
his face.
Well,
Yeah, it's
he's
slowing
good.
down. No, I'm looking forward to the concert tomorrow.
Yeah. Teague, what do you play?
Cornet.
In the YAM band, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
I wouldn't know it because I haven't been in the past like 4.
What, to the last 4 yams? Yeah, you've been a little busy. It's good to see you, though. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Why have you been missing?
Well, I had a school concert.
Nice.
I got appendicitis on one of the weekends.
Oh, geez.
That's valid.
Now I feel bad.
I know.
Now I feel terrible.
Prove it. Show us your scar.
No,
Just
don't.
kidding.
No,
Don't
don't
do
do
it.
that, please.
Please don't do that.
It is gross. I have like 4.
Hold that microphone right up to your face.
I have a 4.
Okay,
There it
that
is.
was it. Thank
That
you,
was the
thank
one.
you, Teague.
I have a bunch of...
Oh, that's a bummer. Are you feeling better?
Yeah, it was like February, I think.
Are you up to playing this weekend? There's a lot of playing this weekend.
Oh, yeah. This
You
is
ready?
light.
My bad.
light
work.
Light work.
All right, Teague, this is your one and only chance. After I say goodbye to you, I want you to grab Major Jessica, who's sitting right there. But this is your one shot on the Plugged In podcast. Say anything you want. I'm not going to edit it. Ready, go.
Oh no. He's thinking. He's thinking real hard.
Appropriate.
When you know what? Why don't you circle back? When you think of something, circle back. Grab one of our mics. Hey Teague,
All right,
nice
Teague.
to have you on the show, bud.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, we are rolling through the special guests. You know,
We are blowing through.
earlier I said, 30 minutes was the sweet spot. We're right about there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Feels like that
Couple
went
more.
in fast. We have our next guest, the Plugged In podcast. This is episode number 29, semi-live.
Semi-live.
I was going to keep saying it. We have Major Jessica Burkhout from
Hi.
Newburyport.
Yes. Woohoo.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome to the
thanks.
show.
I'm excited.
What are you looking forward to at the YAM Overnighter this weekend?
Oh, I am looking forward to seeing all the kids reunite
Yes.
because it's one of their favorite things to see their friends and have like a sleepover and all that. I'm also really excited to see their performances. Where they just have this special vibrancy about them where they're excited to showcase what they're doing and praising God with their skills and talents and there's this maturity that comes out of them once they put those shirts on and get on the stage that I just love to see come out of them. They're very proud of themselves and we're proud of them. And it's a great way to be led by worship by them.
Yeah,
the little
absolutely.
people. Yeah.
What's your involvement with YAM this season?
Yeah, I'm with the YAM Junior track, so I get to hang out with them all the time, which I love. And so I assist in singing company.
Yes.
I do the Junior YAM devotions and free time.
Yeah.
I also teach the visual scripture arts class as well, and I assist in music theory that the kids participate in. So.
And you used to play trombone.
I used to play trombone.
And then you left me.
I only have so much time.
Yes,
But
I
now,
think it's fair.
But now Aiden plays trombone.
But Aiden plays trombone, and just like that, just seeing my kids take it. The joy and the desire to play trombone did not start at school, but the other way around.
That's
for
cool.
my kids.
Yeah.
It started at YAM.
Yeah.
It went into music camp, and music conservatory, and now it's been verged into school.
You are literally describing the dream right now. That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
That's great.
So cool. Yeah.
Tell us about I saw you just got an award.
Yes.
Some sort of civic award.
I did.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes. I got the Reverend Margaret Helen Award, which is a civic award for the Newburyport City for social justice and bringing community collaboration. Wow. So we opened the city's first overnight emergency shelter with 9 different nonprofits and church organizations. So actually, most of them were all churches that came together. And we got certified by MEMA, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Yeah, so that was very surprising. And then the senator was there, our state senator, and I was presented with a citation, a good one. And so,
thank you for
that's important.
a good one. And I was so humbled. I was so overwhelmed. We have a really great community out there, and it's not just Newburyport; it's the greater Newburyport area. So there's a lot of cities that were involved, and the mayors have just been so supportive. And so it's been great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
And your social media presence for the shelter was incredible. All of your how we, lay everything out, what they get, I loved following that all winter long.
I'm so glad. I was actually, my husband and I were in Market Basket, and we were going through the line, and the cashier goes, "Are you the Facebook lady with the shelter?"
Are you joking?
And
that's awesome.
That's incredible.
I looked at Adeline and I said, "I'm famous," and she's just like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm cool," and she's like,
"They
no,
were really
you're
well
not."
done. The voiceover is
Thank you.
Seriously, really
I had
well
no
done.
idea what I was doing. It was literally me and a cell phone and a microphone, and what Facebook offers or Instagram offers for editing.
Yeah.
It took me hours and hours and hours of what should have taken me 20 minutes. I don't know how it really works.
The workload that people don't see the workload that goes into the editing and all of that. It's a lot.
It was very intense, and it was brand new in our community. There wasn't an educational part of people who have been displaced and homeless. Not many people in our community really understood the vast impact that our people were facing. And so there was this educational component that why do we need the shelter? Why is Major Jessica pulling all these people together? Is it really needed? What are the numbers? And then when we saw people coming, families coming, children coming, and being able to get them into permanent housing has been amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming on the Plugged In Podcast, and I wish you an amazing YAM weekend.
Thank you. It's going to be great, and I'm going to be sleepy, and it's going to be a good sleepy.
Do you want to wrangle in one of your kids, right behind you?
Hey, Adeline.
Yes, perfect.
Adeline, come here.
All right, can you hear us okay? I want you to take that microphone. We have our next guest on the Plugged In Podcast, episode number 29. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Adeline Burkow. I am from West Newbury, Massachusetts.
Yes. Welcome to the podcast. Have you ever heard our show before?
Yes, I have.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My mom has put it in the car multiple times.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, that's amazing.
You know?
Again, that's the dream. Tell us what you do at YAM and what you're looking forward to this weekend.
I do timbrels, band, and chorus. I'm looking forward to my timbrel drill because it's going to be pretty fun.
How long have you been playing timbrels?
For 2 years now.
Wow, so that's not that long.
It's not that long ago.
So,
I started.
are you a master, or would you consider yourself like intermediate?
I'll be an intermediate.
Oh, she's rocking it. Come on, you're rocking it.
I'm very scared though.
What song are you guys playing?
It's level A. I forget what it's called, but it's
okay,
in
for Star
level
Search.
A.
Yeah. Can you sing it at all? Can you sing us a? Nope. Okay.
No, I cannot.
No shot.
So much pressure.
I know.
I just got pulled into this. I have no idea.
I'm just here.
No, it's good. It's good. Do you have a favorite memory of YAM this season?
I'll have to say when my friend on accident punched me.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's a favorite?
Yes,
oh no.
Because she and me were having fun.
Yeah.
And she on accident punched me.
Well, I'm glad it started with we were having fun.
Yeah.
Like that's a good way to start a punch, I will say.
It was a light punch. It wasn't like a funny.
Okay.
It was a playful punch.
I'm glad that this violent story wasn't the highlight of your
It
YAM
wasn't.
season.
No blood was involved, by the way. No.
All right. What do you? Did I already ask what you're most looking forward to this weekend?
Yes, you have.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
And you and the rest of the girls from Newburyport are all dancers as well, too, right?
Not this year, no, because we're just doing timbrels, I think. Yes, we're just doing timbrels this year.
But you have choreographed, and your mom has helped choreograph some beautiful dance routines, and so just because you're not dancing this year, you are still beautiful dancers, I will say.
Yes. In my timbrel drill, actually, I made a new move.
You did?
In my Star Search one.
Nice.
I'm ready to see that. You always did you tell Kristen? I'm getting stumbled on my words. Kristen loves a good new timbrel move.
I have not.
Oh,
Ooh.
we'll have to all watch. Have to all watch on the end of our seats.
All right. Well, Adeline, thank you for coming on the Plugged In Podcast.
Okay.
And you'll have to listen to yourself when the episode comes out. If you want to hand your microphone and headphones to Jorge, come on in, Jorge.
Jorge. Man, this is really semi-live. We got a whole lot happening here.
Yeah, it's good. Like registration has really
amped up. We've broken a mic.
Yeah, broken a mic. Nate is now gone.
Nate's gone.
Nate's just
I don't know where. He mouthed something to me and then left.
All right, we got our next guest in on episode number 29 of the Plugged In Podcast. This guy has been brought up several episodes.
Yes.
Especially most recently. But we want to welcome Jorge from Quincy to the Plugged In Podcast.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Yay. Hi, Jorge.
Tell us what you do at YAM and what you're looking forward to this weekend.
At YAM, I am the assistant lead for the media class with Loretta.
Yeah, he is.
I go around, take pictures, get a lot of shots.
Yes.
Just wonderful moments of everything that goes on at YAM.
Yes.
How many years have you been a part of YAM?
Started back in 2013.
That's before me.
That's crazy.
That's before
That's
me.
crazy to think about.
1 year before, yeah.
And then I took a little hiatus off, and then I came back in 2023. So I'd say together, I can't do math.
Neither can I.
A long time.
A long time.
A long
time.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
What are you looking forward to this weekend?
I'm looking forward to see all the beautiful talent that's going to be displayed on that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Showing off God's great work.
You can always find Jorge at basically any divisional event, roaming around with a camera or somehow getting something onto the Mass Youth Instagram. He's like my go-to.
Yeah,
one of my
sometimes
go-tos.
I get nervous. I'm like, oh, is Loretta going to get mad if I post something?
Oh, no.
Right now?
Post it up. Post it up.
No, Jorge's another guy. So I said this about Jesse earlier, but like the people that are just like, yeah, I got you. Like, I want you on my team. And Jorge is like, I like sometimes even if I don't ask him, I hand him a camera in the
Yeah.
moment, and he gets the best shots.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
No,
I try
and
my
that's
best.
and that's been YAM this year and Jorge's been with me through a lot of different seasons of YAM, but our season kind of this year was a younger crop of kids, and so there wasn't that ability to have them roam the building as much, and so I kind of said to Jorge, listen, I need you to kind of be the eyes out there and just getting shots all day long so we have content, and he was like, got you. And he just went for it, and it was awesome.
Right on it.
Right on it.
Jorge, we know that you listen to the show. This is your one shot to say anything you want. I'm not going to edit it. Ready? Go.
So much pressure. I couldn't do this on the spot.
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't.
He's thinking.
I'd kill him if Matt did this to me.
That's like every episode. I'm just like,
Yeah, I know.
ready, set, go.
Ready, Larry, to go. My brain goes,
I don't know.
Okay.
just we love you.
Jesus loves you, and
Yeah.
yeah, that's it.
Hey, that's a good enough message for me.
And he's rocking it out at Quincy. Like he just.
I love Quincy.
Yeah.
Captain Adam is the best.
There you
Aw,
go.
there it is.
That's the message
That's
we were
the
looking for.
message. Captain Adam is the
Adam
best.
Well, Jorge, thank you for coming on the Plugged In podcast.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Can you wrangle in another YAM student for us?
Of course.
Oh, Zia. I see Zia. That would
Zia.
be good.
Yeah.
Zia.
Oh, watch your headphones. Those things get you.
We might not make it out of the live episode. Like,
We may not.
Equipment's exploding. Adam's camera literally just melted before us.
Is that what happened?
So we've broken a microphone. Nate is gone. The camera almost melted.
And now we're down to two. There's two of us.
You want to say final guest, or should we
let's
keep
do-
rolling?
Let's feel it out. Let's suss it out.
Okay, we got final guest. Episode number 29, Plugged In Podcast, semi-live at the YAM finale overnighter. We got Zia from Pittsfield. Welcome to the show, Zia.
Yeah. Hey, Zia.
Hello.
Fresh haircut, Zia, too. I like the cut. It looks good.
How do you feel about your haircut?
I like it. It's been growing out for a few months now, so like,
Yeah.
I was like bald before. So.
Yeah.
That's true. It was short for a long time. But it's been long for a long time before that, too.
Yeah, it
We've
was.
seen Zia through a lot of different hair seasons.
I felt a certain kind of way when they cut my hair, so I just like.
Should I exit so you two can
We can have a moment.
bond over
We can have a moment.
a short
No.
haircut situation?
Zia, tell us what you do at YAM.
I play drums, I do worship band, and I do concert band. So yeah.
What are you looking forward to most this weekend?
I'm really excited just to perform in front of everyone and make new memories, I guess.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
What's coming up this season at the Pittsfield Core, and then what are you doing? Are you coming to youth councils?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out youth councils.
You love youth councils?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
What do you love about it?
Just meeting new people, all the activities we get to do. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun.
Tell us, you won an award last year, and you're going on a trip. Tell us a little
true.
bit about that, where you're going this summer.
Yeah, I'll be going to Chicago for the
That's awesome.
Wonderland Exchange. It's going to be fun. So
Zia is an
Wild.
exceptional student. He won an award at Conservatory to do the Chicago Exchange, so we're going to put him on an airplane. I haven't told him any details yet, so
Yeah.
it's funny when I asked
That's all
him to tell
he
us about the
has.
trip. He knows nothing. So.
He's like, I'm going to Chicago.
All right, we've had some technical difficulties. So, Zia, sorry about that. Zia's going to Chicago.
Yep.
And I'm really just pressing record long enough to say this is a wrap.
Zia's gonna be our last guest. We were unsure, but now we're gonna commit to that.
So, Zia, you have one shot. Say anything you want on the Plugged In Podcast. I'm not going to edit it out. Ready, go.
all right, go to YAM.
All right, so we're still here live, semi-live
Semi-live.
at the YAM Overnighter 2026. The YAM finale during registration, really heating up. Our next guest on the Plugged In Podcast, we have Rick Castillo from the Quincy Core.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome to yourself.
Welcome to myself.
Welcome to yourself. I don't know what happened. All these mics are so much hotter than it was 6 minutes ago.
The conference center. I blame the conference center for it.
You know
honestly.
what? Rob listens all the time, so
I know.
that's really rude.
He was
Rude.
like, "Well, I moved that chair. I moved the chair, so I think it's my fault."
Well, everything in the conference center seems to blow up, so it's fitting.
This is true between lightning
Fair
and
enough.
Yeah.
All
So
that.
Don't bring any devices to the conference center.
Rick, tell us how long you've been a part of YAM and then what you're doing this season.
Oh, YAM. Let's see. Well, I moved here in like 2000, so I think it's probably been about 25 or 26 years that I've been involved.
Were you here? At the
Wow.
When did YAM start? I don't know this. I don't know the history. I don't know the origin story of YAM.
Give us the deets.
I have an idea,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
It started before I came because I was kind of like pushed into. Well, I wouldn't say pushed into, but it was a time where like Steve Dimmer was leaving and he led the like the technology track at YAM. So he was kind of encouraging me to take that over as he was leaving. So it was a few years before that I think that YAM started.
My predecessor, Bill Rollins, was a champion of the arts, right? And expression that was more than just the brass band, correct?
Right.
Correct.
Yeah, and I feel like he was kind of in that Carol Jowdis era of pushing the arts in the Army.
Really fanning it into flame.
Yeah. So this year I'm helping out with the band. I'm a sound model, as Matt would call it.
I always say that.
That's awesome.
And so I sit in the back with the second cornets and
who of our
put out some
band
sound back
maybe
there.
have shown the largest rate of growth. Like they've done well back there.
Yeah.
Who has?
Second cornets. A couple of them specifically have shown really great lengths of growth.
Yeah, Tawny, I think does a pretty good job back there.
Yeah, Isabella
is back there too.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I think for them it's just overcoming their fears.
Right.
So
there's a timidity to it.
Yeah. So they think they can't play something, or you put something new in front of them, and they're like, I don't stand a chance. But you have to kind of like circle them around and say, hey, this is no different than this piece you just played.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's a different style or a different flavor, but it's still quarter notes, eighth notes, half notes. And
exactly.
You've played all this stuff before.
You can do that.
What do you enjoy most about being in a teaching position in Army Music and Arts?
I think it's just the fact that I'm able to do something that somebody has done for me before.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for someone taking their time, taking their summers, spending a week at music camp or conservatory with me, when they didn't necessarily work for the Army either. So they were taking their personal time, their vacation, to invest in lives of other people.
That's true.
And so, I feel pretty good about being able to do the same thing and having a good track record of doing that. Sometimes it's not always full-time, like, can't commit to conservatory like for full days anymore like I used to.
Sure.
Yeah.
But even the time that you can spend with somebody, I think it's worth it, to develop those talents.
Absolutely.
I think what we do, the survival of it so much depends on people like you, like people who have received the training and are more than willing to turn around and give it back going into the future. Like the survival, depends on it.
No, it's true.
And you never know where that leaves, or where that leads either, I should say. Not where it leaves. But
that too.
You don't really know who these people are going to be in 10 or 15 years. You know? The experiences that they have now may lead them to want to become an officer, or it may lead them to some other sort of ministry. Where
a future DMD.
Yeah, where they may not have, felt that calling. If it wasn't for some experience they had, or some event they went to and had a positive experience.
It's true. What are you most looking forward to this weekend specifically?
I don't know. That's a good question. I always look forward to the performances.
Yeah.
For me, I'm a band geek, I guess you could say.
Sure.
That's my That's
not Rick.
That's my nickname from my wife.
Nice.
So endearing.
It's band geek. But I just enjoy all the performances, singing, dancing, whatever, just seeing smiles on the kids' faces.
Yeah, so proud of themselves.
Seeing that they're enjoying themselves, seeing, that they're able to present something, for whether it be their parents or corps members or whoever happens to be there, even their teachers.
Yeah.
It's just a rewarding, hey, we did this type of thing. And,
I love that we started this, the Overnighter. I love that this started. I think it's something that the kids look forward to kind of cap the YAM season. It's kind of culminates all of it. It's a doozy of a night, y'all.
I think my previous bosses may not be listening to this, but the YAM Overnighter used to be like a once every 3 or 4 year thing.
Yeah.
And then 1 year at a calendar planning meeting, I was like, no, we do this every year.
Throwing it on.
The budget has to exist for this.
Yeah. I'm making it happen.
The kids love it because they don't get any sleep, and then they're tired for the next morning. And
but somehow they turn it on for the finale. Like, who said it? One of the other guests said it. They put that shirt on and they're on. Yeah. And it's just like, it is really
couple energy drinks, some Swedish fish.
All the
a few
adults
other
in the
things.
room are struggling.
I'm like injecting coffee into my
Yes,
veins.
I have Red Bulls ready to go.
Well, we are pushing right up against the beginning of the welcome meeting, so,
Yep.
so we're going to need to say goodbye. But I've said this to every guest so far, Rick, so this is your one shot on the Plugged In podcast to say whatever you want, and I'm not going to edit it out. Ready, go.
Well, I'm just thankful for being on the podcast. It's
Yay.
been Matt asked me a while ago, and I just couldn't make it happen. So it's good to finally be on the podcast and to enjoy the company of you guys and be able to say a couple things to everyone who's watching. So
Thanks,
thank
Rick.
you.
Yeah. We'll have to
Hopefully
have-
we can do it again sometime.
I would
Yeah.
like that before the podcast ends forever. And
We have to make it to at least episode 30.
okay,
We have to get there.
speak
just
it
need-
into existence.
You just need to continue with different people.
There you go. There you go.
Are you talking about?
Wait, are you talking
Are you
about
talking
me?
about post Larita and Nate?
I'm staying here forever. I'm not going anywhere.
Wait, are we announcing something right now?
Are you announcing something?
No.
Wait, I thought you told me.
Okay.
Our cameraman is telling us to wrap this up.
All right, episode 29 of the
Just
Plugged In
kidding.
podcast.
We're joking, everyone.
We will see you
Next time.
Next time.